Hello. Today we're going to talk about why having a narcissistic parent is so damaging. Many people who have been raised by a narcissistic parent or two have been told things like, just let it go. That's in the past, you need to forget about it. You're still upset about that? It happened 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Hearing such things, it can be incredibly shaming, frustrating, and painful for the adult child of a narcissist for not being able to just move on. It's also hard because you feel like the past should be in the past and not affecting your daily life all these years later. It's frustrating and even embarrassing it still affects you. You do want to just let it all go, but you can't. The fact of the matter is just letting narcissistic abuse go is impossible. You don't just shake it off. It permeates every part of your being. It damages your brain in two ways. It distorts your thinking terribly because a narcissist convinced you what you think, feel, and perceive is wrong. This is called gaslighting. Gaslighting can make you feel as if you're crazy. You lose the ability to trust your thoughts, feelings, perceptions after being subjected to it long enough. Also, narcissists love to hurt people, including their own children. They subject their children to repeated and constant traumas. The traumas can physically injure the brain, which results in either post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, or complex post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD. Some people think these disorders are simply someone thinking about something awful, dwelling in the past, but they aren't. They're actual physical injuries to the brain caused by exposure to traumatic events. Narcissistic abuse also can damage your physical health, not only your mental health. Even if a narcissistic parent never physically abused you or neglected you, you'll still suffer physically. Children of narcissistic parents live with an incredible amount of stress, and we all know stress is very hard on the body. Children and adult children of narcissistic parents often have problems with inflammatory disorders like arthritis, Crohn's disease, and whatnot. They also are prone to kidney disease, heart disease, digestive problems, and very commonly also adrenal fatigue. There's also the fact that children naturally love, trust, and need their parents. When a parent abuses a child, the child can't cope with that. They may make excuses why their parent is the way the parent is, and think things like, if I'm a good girl, mommy will love me and stop hurting me. Abused children learn early in their lives that they must earn their parents' love. These children often grow up thinking love is conditional, and they must earn it from whoever they want to love them. We also can't forget that children are children. They're still learning and growing. What they experience becomes a big part of them, whether the experience is good or bad. Being abused becomes a part of them just like any other experience. Childhood also forms who we are as adults, whether it's full of good or bad experiences. Childhood's like the formation of a home. A healthy, loving upbringing is like giving a home a good, strong foundation. An abusive upbringing, though, is like giving a home a weak and crumbling foundation. The home with a weak foundation may look okay for a while, but it's going to have a lot more problems than the house with a good foundation. People are just like this. People with that weak foundation from the abusive childhood also have a lot more problems than those who were raised by healthy, loving parents. So remember, if you feel like a failure or you're embarrassed because you're an adult and still dealing with damage done to you as a child, you're not a failure. You're a normal person who's been subjected to terrible abuse. You're responding in a normal way to an abnormal situation. Thank you for watching. See you next time.